Hello, family. Yah's blessing to all. We left off in the book of Jasher at chapter 40, but I wanted to read this verse from Deuteronomy 24 and 16 before I begin. Deuteronomy 24 and 16 says, "The fathers shall not be put to death for the children, nor the children for the fathers, but every one shall die for his own sin." So there's no one dying on a cross for your sins. We're all responsible for our own sins, and we will be judged that way for our own sins. So prepare yourselves in the coming times, as you can see with some of the things happening on the earth and definitely in this land, in this country. You know, the Lord is working his will to restore things back to putting us, our family, at the head where we belong. So remember that, family. No one dies for your sin. No one on a cross died for your sins. We are responsible for our own sins. So I will pick up in Jasher at chapter 40. "And the sons of Jacob led away all the spoils of Gash and went out of the city by night. They were going out, marching toward the castle of Beth-Corin, and the inhabitants of Beth-Corin were going to the castle to meet them. On that night, the sons of Jacob fought with the inhabitants of Beth-Corin in the castle of Beth-Corin. And all the inhabitants of Beth-Corin were mighty men. One of them would not flee from before 1,000 men. And they fought on that night on the castle. Their shouts were heard on that night from afar, and the earth quaked at their shouting. All the sons of Jacob were afraid of those men, as they were not accustomed to fight in the dark, and they were greatly perplexed. The sons of Jacob cried to the Lord, saying, 'Give help to us, O Lord. Deliver us that we may not die in the hands of these uncircumcised men.' And the Lord listened to the voice of the sons of Jacob. And the Lord caused great terror and confusion to seize the people of Beth-Corin. They fought among themselves with one another in the darkness of night and struck each other in great numbers. The sons of Jacob, knowing that the Lord had brought a spirit of perverseness among those men, and that they fought each man with his neighbor, went forth from among the bands of the people of Beth-Corin and went as far as the descent of the castle of Beth-Corin and farther. They stayed there securely with their young men on that night. And the people of Beth-Corin fought the whole night, one man with his brother and the other with his neighbor. They cried out in every direction on the castle, and their cry was heard at a distance. And the whole earth shook at their voice, for they were powerful above all the people of the earth. And all the inhabitants of the cities of the Canaanites, the Hittites, the Amorites, and the Hivites, and all the kings of Canaan, and also those who were on the other side of the Jordan, heard the noise of the shouting that night. They said, Certainly, these are the battles of the Hebrews who are fighting against the 7 cities, who came near to them, who can stand against those Hebrews. All inhabitants of the cities of the Canaanites and all those who were on the other side of the Jordan were greatly afraid of the sons of Jacob. For they said, behold, the same will be done to us as we was done to those cities. For who can stand against their mighty strength? And the cries of the Koranites were very great on that night and continued to increase. They struck each other till morning, and numbers of them were killed. And the morning appeared. All the sons of Jacob rose up at daybreak and went up to the castle, and they struck those who remained of the Koranites in a terrible manner, and they were all killed in the castle. On the 6th day appeared, and all the inhabitants of Canaan saw at a distance all the people of Beth-Chorin lying dead in the castle of Beth-Chorin, and scattered about as the carcasses of lambs and goats. And the sons of Jacob led all the spoil which they had captured from Gash, and went to Beth-Chorin. They found the city full of people like the sand of the sea, and they fought with them. And the sons of Jacob struck them there till evening time. And the sons of Jacob did to Beth-Chorin as they had done to Gash and Tapnach, and as they had done to Chazar, to Sarton, and to Shiloh. The sons of Jacob took with them the spoil of Beth-Chorin, and all the spoil of the cities. And on that day they went home to Shechem. And the sons of Jacob came home to the city of Shechem, and they remained outside of the city, and then rested there from the war, and stayed there all night. And all of their servants together with all the spoil that they had taken from the cities were left outside the city. And they did not enter the city, for they said, perhaps there may yet be more fighting against us, and they may come to besiege us in Shechem. Jacob and his sons and their servants remained that night and the next day in the portion of the field which Jacob had purchased from Hamor for 5 shekels. And all that they had captured was with them. All the booty which the sons of Jacob had captured was in the portion of the field, immense as the sand on the seashore. The inhabitants of the land observed them from afar, and they all were afraid of the sons of Jacob, who had done this thing, for no king from the days of old had ever done the like. The 7 kings of the Canaanites resolved to make peace with the sons of Jacob, for they were greatly afraid of their lives on account of the sons of Jacob. And on that day, being the 7th day, Japhia, king of Hebron, sent secretly to the king of Ai and to the king of Gibeon and to the king of Shalom and to the king of Adullam and to the king of Lachish and to the king of Chazar, and to all the Canaanitish kings who were under their subjection, saying, Go up with me, and come to me, that we may go to the sons of Jacob, and I will make peace with them and form a treaty with them, that all your lands not be destroyed by the swords of the sons of Jacob, as they did to Shechem and the cities around it, as you have heard and seen. And when you come to me, do not come with many men, but let every king bring his 3 head captains, and every captain bring 3 of his officers. And come all of you to Hebron. We will go together to the sons of Jacob and request them to form a treaty of peace with us. And all those kings did as the king of Hebron had sent to them, for they were all under his counsel and command. And all the kings of Canaan assembled to go to the sons of Jacob to make peace with them. The sons of Jacob returned and went to the portion of the field that was in Shechem, for they did not put confidence in the kings of the land. Good. And the sons of Jacob returned and remained in the portion of the field 10 days, and no one came to make war with them. When the sons of Jacob saw that there was no appearance of war, they all assembled and went to the city of Shechem, and the sons of Jacob remained in Shechem. At the expiration of 40 days, all the kings of the Amorites assembled from all their places and came to Hebron, to Japhia, king of Hebron. The number of kings that came to Hebron to make peace with the sons of Jacob was 21 kings. And the number of captains that came with them was 69. And their men were 189. All these kings and their men rested by Mount Hebron. Excuse me, family. And the king of Hebron went out from his 3 captains and 9 men. And these kings resolved to go to the sons of Jacob to make peace. They said to the king of Hebron, Go before us with your men. Speak for us to the sons of Jacob, and we will come after you and confirm your words. And the king of Hebron did so. The sons of Jacob heard that all the kings of Canaan had gathered together and rested in Hebron. And the sons of Jacob sent 4 of their servants as spies, saying, Go and spy these kings, and search and examine their men, whether they are few or many. And if they are but few in number, count them all and come back. And the servants of Jacob went secretly to these kings, and did as the sons of Jacob had commanded them. On that day they came back to the sons of Jacob, and said to them, We came to those kings, and they are few in number. We counted them all, and surely there were 288 kings and men. The sons of Jacob said, They are but few in number. Therefore we will not all go out to them. In the morning the sons of Jacob rose up and chose 62 of their men, and 10 of the sons of Jacob went with them. And they put on their weapons of war, for they said, They are coming to make war with us, for they didn't know that they were coming to make peace with them. And the sons of Jacob went with their servants to the gate of Shechem, toward those kings, and their father Jacob was with them. And when they had come forth, there the king of Hebron and his 3 captains and 9 men with him were coming along the road towards the sons of Jacob. The sons of Jacob lifted up their eyes and saw at a distance Japhia, king of Hebron, with his captains coming toward them. And the sons of Jacob took their stand at the place of the gate of Shechem and did not proceed. The king of Hebron continued to advance, he and his captains, until he came near to the sons of Jacob. He and his captains bowed down to them to the ground. And the king of Hebron sat with his captains in front of Jacob and his sons. The sons of Jacob said to him, "What has happened to you, O king of Hebron? Why have you come to us this day? What do you require from us?" And the king of Hebron said to Jacob, "I petition you, my lord. All the kings of the Canaanites have this day come to make peace with you." And the sons of Jacob heard the words of the king of Hebron. They would not consent to his proposals. The sons of Jacob had no faith in him, for they imagined that the king of Hebron had spoken deceitfully to them. The king of Hebron knew from the words of the sons of Jacob that they did not believe his words. And the king of Hebron approached nearer to Jacob and said to him, "I beg you, my lord, to be assured that all these kings have come to you on peaceable terms. For they have not come with all their men, neither did they bring their weapons of war with them. For they have come to seek peace from my lord and his sons." The sons of Jacob answered the king of Hebron, saying, "Go to all these kings, and if you speak truth to us, let them each come singly before us. If they come to us unarmed, we shall then know that they seek peace from us." And Japhia, king of Hebron, sent one of his men to the kings, and they all came before the sons of Jacob and bowed down to them to the ground. These kings sat before Jacob and his sons and spoke to them, saying, "We have heard all that you did to the kings of the Amorites with your sword and greatly mighty arm, so that no man could stand up before you. We were afraid of you for the sake of our lives, that it would happen to us as it did to them. So we have come to you to form a treaty of peace between us. And now, therefore, contract with us a covenant of peace and truth, that you would not meddle with us, inasmuch as we have not meddled with you." And the sons of Jacob knew that they had really come to seek peace from them. And the sons of Jacob listened to them and formed a covenant with them. The sons of Jacob swore to them that they would not meddle with them. And all the kings of the Canaanites swore to them. And the sons of Jacob made them pay tribute from that day forward. And after this, all the captains of these kings came with their men before Jacob, with presents in their hands for Jacob and his sons, and they bowed down to him to the ground. These kings then urged the sons of Jacob and begged of them to return all the spoil they had captured from the 7 cities of the Amorites. And the sons of Jacob did so. They returned all that they had captured, the women, the little ones, the cattle, and all the spoil which they had taken. And they sent them off. They went away, each to his city. And all these kings again bowed down to the sons of Jacob. And they sent or brought them many gifts in those days. The sons of Jacob sent off these kings and their men, and they went peaceably away from them to their cities. And the sons of Jacob also returned to their home, to Shechem. And there was peace from that day forward between the sons of Jacob and the kings of the Canaanites, until the children of Israel came to inherit the land of Canaan. And that's the end of chapter 40. Thank you for listening, family.